Sunsets and shores far from home. Headlights are shining on the sea. No place on earth I'd rather be. And I could try to just follow the sweat, but I'll never find this anywhere else. Been to all those places on the wall, and none come close to this, I'm sure. You try to say the sunrise the same. Tell me, have you ever danced with me?
不自己收钱。
不是，当时他说是微信，但是微信它识别不出那个号码。我想一个有些这些事情，然后他可能没想到他有，所以让你改了无数种。
这玩意儿不放冰箱也行吧？
微信收款19元。